போற்றியோம் நமச்சிவாய. உண்ணும் உணர்வுக்கு உணர்வாய் எனக்கு உண்மை தந்தாய், மண்ணும் சுருதி பொருளாய் வழிகாட்டி நின்றாய், பின்னும் குருவாய் அடைந்து உன் அருள் பேண வைத்தாய், என்னென்று உரைப்பேன் நின் கருணை இருந்தவாறே.
Thank you, Ponmagal. Now I look up for welcome address. I would like to invite our Professor, Mrs. Ponmagal Manoj Kumar.
போற்றியோம் நமச்சிவாய. Good morning to one and all present. I, on behalf of Davathiri Shandalinga Adigalar, Art Science Tamil College, first we welcome our institution's Honorable Secretary, His Holiness Swamiji, for giving us an opportunity to organize this webinar. Namaskar Swamiji. As a part of Yoga Humanism, an online certificate course was organized by our college. Against this backdrop, we have assembled here to know more about the topic with eminent speakers lined up for today's webinar. With this background, I would welcome our chief guest, Mr. Satish Theriyanani and Mrs. Veena Theriyanani, Yogavilli, Virginia, for sharing his views on enjoying being with yourself. Mr. Satish and Veena belongs to Pune, Maharashtra. Now they are residing at Sachidananda Ashram, Yogaville, Virginia. They are the disciples of Saint Sadhu Vashwani and Dada Vashwani. In spiritual path, a golden word is remembered that is a service to humanity is service to God. Mr. Satish and Mrs. Veena possess a great helping tendency. In this situation, I like to say he follows the principles of Selvathin Payane Eedal. They had lent their helping hand to our institution, kindergarten children. They are one among the most valuable people of our Guru Mahasannidhanam. Then they are contributing their fund to publish the valuable and most precious books in our Adinam publications. Every year, they published many books in different titles and kept in the hospitals for the blossoming of the patient's mind. Then I would, on the behalf of our college, again thank you to our chief guest for accepting our invitation. And I would like to extend my gratitude towards our principal, Dr. Tamilselvi ma'am. I feel honored to welcome our colleagues, students, and public relations for taking a key part in this webinar. I am sure that you all will enrich with knowledge after completion of this event. I welcome you all once again to the webinar and hope that you all will have a great time ahead. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ponmagal. Now I request our Honorable Adigalar of Perur Adinam to render us the pious oration.
போற்றியோம் நமசிவாய. எல்லாமுடையான் குருவாகி இங்கே எமது அல்லல்லறுத்தான் என்றும் தீபர அவன் தாழ் தொழுவாம் என்றும் தீபர விளம்பற்கரும் சோதி என்கோ விடையோன் என்கோ என் உழம்புக்க சிவப்பிரகாசன் என்கோ இணங்கைத் தளம் பற்றிய சாந்தன் என்கோ நின்றனது நாமம் வளம்பெற்றதிரு கைலாய சொல்வாய மக்கே. போற்றுதலுக்கும் நாளும் நம்மை நன்னெறிப்படுத்தலுக்கும் உரிய அருள்மிகு அம்பலவான பெருமான் ஆலமர் செல்வர் அம்மையப்பருடைய இன்னருளாலும் உயிர்க்கு துணையாக திகழ்ந்து கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய சமயக்குறவர்கள், திருமுறை ஆசிரியர்கள், நாயன்மார்கள், சந்தானக்குறவர்கள், ஆதீனக்குறவர்கள், திருவள்ளுவர் தொல்காப்பியர் சான்றோர் பெருமக்களுடைய நல்லருளாலும் திருக்கைலாய பரம்பரை மெய்கண்ட சந்தானம் பேரூராதீனம் ஆதி குரு சாந்தலிங்க பெருமானுடைய நல்லருளாலும் உதகையாதீனம் ஆதி குருநல்வர் ஏகாம்பர தேசிகருடைய குருவருளாலும் தெய்வ திருப்பெருந்திரு கைலி குருமணி தமிழர் வழிபாட்டு தந்தை 24ஆம் குருமகா சன்னிதானங்களுடைய பொன்னார் திருடைய குருவருளாலும் எல்லோரும் எல்லா நலங்களும் பெற்று வாழ வாழ்த்தி மகிழ்கின்றோம். மேலை சிதம்பரமா மிக்க புகழ் பேரூரில் சீலத்தவர் போற்ற திருமணம் செய்த சாந்தலிங்க பெருமானுடைய திருப்பெயராலே அமைந்திருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த நல்ல கல்லூரியிலே கடந்த 30 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு மேலாக கணிப்பொறித்துறை சிறப்பான முறையிலே நடைபெற்று வருகின்றது. வணிகவியல் துறை நடைபெற்று வருகின்றது. அதைத் தொடர்ந்து பல்வேறு வகையான துறைகள் நடைபெற்று வருகின்றன. இப்பொழுது 12 இளங்கலை பட்ட வகுப்புகளும் 4 முதுகலை வகுப்புகளும் நடைபெறக்கூடிய வகையிலே நம்முடைய கல்லூரி விரிந்து சென்று கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. இந்த சூழலிலே ஊரடங்கு காலத்திலே நம்முடைய மாணவர்களுக்கும் ஆசிரியர்களுக்கும் பொது மக்களுக்கும் ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு விழிப்புணர்வை தர வேண்டும், அவருடைய சிந்தனையை வளமாக்க வேண்டும் என்கின்ற அடிப்படையிலே பல்வேறு வகையான இணைய கருத்தரங்குகள் நடைபெற்று வருகின்றன. அந்த வகையிலே இன்றைய இந்த நல்ல இணைய கருத்தரங்கத்திற்கு நமக்கு நல்லதொரு தலைப்பினை கொடுத்து என்ஜாய் பீயிங் வித் யுவர் செல்ஃப் என்று சொல்லக்கூடிய தலைப்பிலே நம்முடைய பேரன்பிற்கும் பாராட்டுதலுக்கும் உரிய சதீஷ் தன்யனானி அவர்களும் வீணு தன்யனானி அவர்களும் இங்கே நமக்கு நல்ல முறையிலே கலந்து சிறப்பித்திருக்கின்றார்கள். அவர்கள் இருவருக்கும் நம்முடைய ஒழுங்கணிந்த பாராட்டுகளை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றோம். கல்லூரியுடைய முதல்வர், துறை தலைவர்கள், பேராசிரியர்கள், மாணவ செல்வங்கள், சிறப்பு நோக்கர்களாக பல்வேறு இடங்களிலே இருந்து கலந்து கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய அயல் மாநில அயல் நாட்டு பெருமக்களுக்கும் நம்முடைய குலங்கணிந்த வாழ்த்துக்களை முதலிலே உரித்தாக்கிக் கொள்ளுகின்றோம். I welcome Mr. Sadish and Mrs. Vino for our webinar. I am very thankful to them for their acceptance and give a small lecture on enjoying being with yourself. Normally, he is very much interested in air travel. That's why he is fond of giving this sort of lectures daily. Even if you go into the WhatsApp or Facebook, he used to give daily a small paragraph of good sayings in his account. Apart from that, he is very close to all the gurus. First of all, he is very close to our Swami Sachidananda of Yogaville. I told the history and the relationship between Swami Sachidananda and Perur Adinam. From that time, we are having a close contact with Swami Sachidananda. Even during his Samadhi time, we nearly 6 persons going along with him at the time, Sadish and Vino, myself and Ramasamy, Rajnikant and Nirmalananda. We are going there with him at the time. From then onwards, he is also very close to our ashram. Apart from that, he is also having a traditional relationship with Sadhu Vaswani ashram in Pune. He is, though he is doing many business, his main business is to motivate others to go in inner and inner. And also, he is also interesting in making other people to the vegetarianism. Whenever I am going to the States, at the time he is hosting me. Apart from that, he do many, as Ponmagal told, he is doing many help because of his philanthropic mind. While I am talking to him, we are conducting many webinar classes. Can you come and take part in this class? Means he eagerly accept our request, and now he is going to deliver a good speech. Apart from his lecture, I request all the participants to kindly to listen very well, and you can ask many doubts and questions. He will clarify all your doubts, I am sure. And again, I thank all the organizers and Mr. Sadish and Vinu for this arrangement of this webinar. Potriyo Namah Shivaya.
Thank you, respected Swamiji. It's a big honor for us to have Mr. Satish and Mrs. Veena in our schedule today. I am humbled to invite both of you for this event. Now it's time to begin your presentation. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I guess all of you have nothing better to do, so welcome. Today, I want to tell you it's a very big day for me. I just want to show you this. This is Sadhu Vaswani's main disciple, Dada Vaswani, who left his body exactly today, 2 years ago. And on his honor and for his sake, whatever you are enjoying today, I thank him because he was one of the most influential people in my life. Can you all watch me now? Yeah. So today, why I chose this subject? As you know, coronavirus has been worldwide. And if you see, we all are actually locked inside. We cannot go outside. So in a way, we have force from God to go inside rather than go outside. Now, when you are with yourself, what are you going to do? You can be your best friend or your worst enemy. You can go on a vacation. You can go to work. You can go for a movie. You can go anywhere you want. But do you realize what do you have? Yourself with you. You cannot escape that. So you can run away from the world, but you cannot run away from yourself. Now, how can you live with yourself? This is today's topic. I am what I am. We say that. But the key is, what do you do and how can you pass time without having a WhatsApp or a phone or continuously watching a movie?
Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir.
So you are not audible.
Satish, sir.
Now
Can
it's
you hear
okay.
me? Yeah?
Yes, sir. Now.
Okay. So you are going to be by yourself, correct? Now you have to understand when you are young and you start talking to yourself,
Sir.
Satish, kindly go through that mic. It is muted now.
okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are with ourselves. How to entertain yourself is the greatest invention in the world. Einstein invented many things, but he never thought of how to be with yourself. Now let's start the simple thing. If I'm with myself, what thoughts come in my mind? That is the first test. Are you worried? Are you stressed? Do you have fear? Do you have concerns? Oh, who will get the coronavirus? Whenever I go out, what will happen to my job? Whenever I go to school, whenever I go to college, when I'll go back to my normal life. That is what people are missing. What is normal life? Socializing, being with people, being free to go outside whenever you want. If you are able to sit with yourself, the outside does not matter. If things open and things go back to normal, it doesn't matter. You have learned and discovered, the word I'm using, discovered, being satisfied just by yourself. This coronavirus, I don't like to call it. Can we call it corona celebration? It's actually a celebration of being with yourself. It's grace from God that we are getting this time. If somebody asked me what was the best thing that happened in my entire human birth, was this festival. I spend more time with myself, going within and discovering all the inner treasure that is lying dormant within each one of us. What is this treasure? Think this way. You have one area in your brain called peace. There's another area called wisdom. There's another area called fun. There are different departments. As your mood, so the department. You can choose today, let me just enjoy peace. Okay, peace. Nice, beautiful. Then second time, let me learn something new. So, like I'm talking to you, you can talk to the Guru, Sadguru within you or God. And the question answer session you can have. It can be in Tamil, it can be in English, in any language you want, in any form you want. The day you build this relationship with the inner you, there is no greater friend in your life. There's nobody who can entertain you, guide you, protect you, bless you. All of that is all within you. When you go inside, it is like going into a new Discovery Channel, and you'll see new things, experience things that you've never seen. For example, think the world is watching in a black and white TV in the India in the old days. Going within you is watching the whole world in IMAX 3D. It is that much difference between the outer world and the inner world. But we never have time. We are so busy. So this 3 months of Corona Festival is giving you a chance to appreciate this free time we have. Now, what is the secret to going inside? If you start closing your mind will wander. So let it wander. Don't control the mind. Enjoy, watch it like a movie. And you will laugh at how stupid we all are. The greatest entertainer in the world is my crazy mind. I enjoy it. I don't try to fix it, don't try to focus. Just observe it. And slowly, like a top that circles, it stops, and you'll notice something. It pauses. It gets tired. Even a child will play. It gets tired, and then it relaxes. So first, joy is relaxing. Second, you'll ask so many questions. What is the soul? Who am I? What is the purpose of the human birth? Why do good people suffer? So after our session, we will go into the question and answer session. Do you know question and answers I enjoy more than giving a talk? Because of your questions, I learn, because I may not think of those topics. Because of you, I will focus on a topic, and thanks to you, I'll get a beautiful answer within. Whether you benefit or no, it doesn't matter. I benefited because I discovered a new answer to something I did not think of. It is because you had a question that we got to learn. So bring questions later, bring all the doubts. Now, if you have no questions, are you more spiritual? Or if you have questions, are you more spiritual? Both are correct. You don't need to have questions. The ones who have complete satisfaction don't have any doubts. But inquisitive people like me, my mind is a drunk monkey that's bitten by a scorpion, so it keeps on wandering. And it is all this wandering that leads to beautiful discovery. I can't even explain the answers that come. As you go within, the answers come in the form of experiences rather than words, which is even better. It's like saying, chocolate is tasty. It sounds good, but when you experience chocolate being tasty, it's better than just listening to saying chocolate is tasty. So I'm going to give you saying sugar is sweet, but the sweetness eventually you will have to discover within. The words we are going to talk of is just to inspire you that this treasure, this hidden treasure, that's why it's hidden, is for everyone. You don't have to be smart. You don't need tremendous focus. You don't need to be educated. You don't even have to be a pure soul. You can be mischievous like me, and it does not matter. It is for everyone to enjoy it. Now, why we don't do it and why God gave us such a beautiful world to distract us. See all our senses, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, all going outward. Now, what do we have to go inward? Closing the eyes. So most of our senses is from outside. So we are nothing but compounding all our experiences from our senses. That's all. What is the sum of our life? We have experienced something from outside through our senses. It goes into our memory, and that memory becomes what we are. That's all. Now, how can you get the inner wealth? Very simple. Get tired from the outside. This virus, what we call coronavirus, it actually is a festival. Why? It gave you a chance to shut the outside. You now are going to find that do you have to go outside? Once you enjoy within yourself, do I have to meet people? Do I have to talk to people? Do I have to do all the social things again? Our lives have actually changed. This thing that we have for last 3 months. Many may not look at today. We are in Zoom. Soon we'll say businesses can work from their computers. We don't have to meet. So what do we do to be with ourselves? Let's start with a simple thing, mantra. Now, we say Guru mantra anyway, get Om, 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 anything you want. You know why we repeat the name, the holy chant of God? Only for one reason, not to think of something else. It's like this. You're driving a car on a road and suddenly the road is empty. Like right now, when there was no people driving the roads are empty, even in Coimbatore. You go faster and faster. What happens is we go too fast, the car gets out of control and you can get into an accident. So guess what the government of India does? Put speed breakers. Speed breaker is there for this mind that can go so fast in different thoughts that we lose control. Part of depression takes place because we are not able to control the thoughts. So speed breaker is your Guru mantra. You can even repeat any name, Om Namah Shiva, anything. It puts a break in the thought. So actually mantra is also a thought if you go to see. But it's different. It actually relaxes the mind. So repeating the holy name is the first step to reduce the number of thoughts that come. As you reduce the thoughts, peace comes. As peace comes, then comes the wisdom. It's like a mirror. A mirror that is dirty, what can you see? Nothing. So clear the mirror. And as you clear the mirror, now you start seeing the reflection of your true self, the real you. Look at us. None of us has seen ourselves. We only see the reflection of ourselves in the mirror or on this camera right now. Similarly, you won't see your true self. You see the reflection of your true self in the clear mind, which is the mirror. Now, once you get to know your true self, the real you, that's when all the fun starts. You will laugh at how stupid you are. Like, for example, when I was young, I used to watch Hindi movies. And in those days, Rajesh Khanna was very, very popular. So I used to love Rajesh Khanna. In one of the movies, Prem Chopra takes a knife, the bad guy, and stabs Rajesh Khanna. And I see the knife with blood. I started crying a lot. I came home and I hated Prem Chopra for a long time because I believe he hurt my hero. Now that I find the blood was not real, the knife is not real, the villain is not real, the hero is not real. So many years later, recently I met Prem Chopra in Starbucks coffee in Bombay. And I told him, I thank you a lot. He said, why? I said, through you, I learned the greatest secret of all. You played your part so well that I hated you, that you hurt my hero. And today I laugh at your job. So this illusion that we call world, when we come to know it is an illusion, we start laughing. So I still go for movies, don't get me wrong. But now I know I can enjoy the movie thinking it's real. When the movie gets to me, I can remind myself, hey, it's only a movie. So every day there's 8 to 10, 12 hours of our life is a movie. But don't think it's a movie, you won't enjoy it. Think it's real. The pain is real, the anger is real, the irritation is real, the joy is real, laughter is real. But if it ever affects you and you actually feel, oh, the day is getting to me, the life is getting to me, you can remind yourself, it is only a movie. This daily movie we take part in. So this chance you have of spending time with yourself gives you a chance to experience this part. We all know. See, there's nothing I'm going to tell you today that we don't know. We know, but we don't remember how to utilize it. For example, being with yourself, everybody knows is good. Peace is good. God is good. Everything is good. We all know that. We don't do it because we are so engrossed. One day, somebody asked me a question, very, very deep question. I love the question. I'm giving the answer like I'm talking to you. As soon as I'm talking to you, their mind is looking there, looking to the left, then they're looking at the phone. After I finished, I asked the person, did you get the answer? Yeah, I got the answer. Did they really get the answer? I don't think so. Why? Our mind is in too many things. To enjoy yourself, you should only focus on yourself. Then yourself, the your goes, it's only self. That pure self is what you are. And this self is what the whole world is struggling. People take drugs, people take alcohol, people take all kinds of medication, only to get what is free of charge, the pure joy of being with yourself. They're not happy with themselves. Many times you see people are irritable, they are angry, or they are upset. It's not they're upset at you, they are upset at themselves. If you have joy, you express joy. You have happiness, you express happiness. If this wisdom that you're listening to, if I experience it, I can express this wisdom. Can you express something that you don't have? It's like saying, can you give 1 rupee if you don't have a rupee? You can only give 1 rupee if you have a rupee. No? The key is whatever you give to this world. So they gave me all these beautiful things. You gave books, you gave money, you gave this. It means nothing. It was given to me as a custodian to be given to others. But it has to be given first, right? How can I buy a book if I don't have the money? So money comes as a form of energy to be utilized. And you are sharing this form of energy in the form of wisdom, in the form of knowledge, because it's only given to you because you're giving to others. Now, suppose we do not talk on spirituality. We don't share the teachings. Why will it come? There is no book here. There's no planning. I have no idea what's coming. I'm actually enjoying it more than you because I'm learning. Really, this is incredible. I have no thought of what I was going to speak, nothing. It just flows like a microphone is talking. So it's not me talking. I'm just relaying the messages that are coming. So you become an instrument. It is not that you are talking. So if this talk is good, the credit doesn't go to this person. If the talk is bad, please blame the source, not me. You see, this is the beautiful thing of being a source. You are just passing this on. You're nobody. Once you become nobody, you stop being on everybody. You become an instrument in helping others, not sitting on everybody's head. So being with yourself is actually should be done for the sake of others, because others benefit being around you. It's like a flower. A flower gives fragrance, so people want to be around that flower. When fragrance of peace, joy, wisdom comes out of you, there is fun to be around you. You can make people laugh, you can make people cry, but the thing is to make them laugh is better than making cry. Crying for the Lord is okay, but not making them cry to be around you. Now we have finished quite some time talking. In the meantime, does anybody have a question? Then we can go to different topics. Sometimes leads us to different topics. So I'm going to pause for a few minutes first to see if anybody has a question.
Kavita Rajan, you can ask your doubt.
Kavita?
Sir, excuse me, we can move to the next topic. At the end of the session, we'll ask the questions.
Okay. Do you know why I do this in between sometimes? Because human mind is funny. It comes, a question comes, and many times by the time I finish my talk, people don't remember the question. So I will do something. If anybody wants to ask a question in between, just put something, hands up. I saw the person put hand up, Kavita did. It actually doesn't break my flow. It helps me because sometimes a fresh question comes and it leads the talk to a different path. So don't think you're interrupting me. Please understand, we are all students in this university of life. I'm a permanent student. I never graduated. I have no, because if you graduate means that's it, no more education. Every day we are in this university of life. Take, for example, a broomstick. A broomstick is one of my best teachers. It does all the work, gets dirty, but does not take any credit. See, we can even learn from a broomstick. There is nothing in this world that we cannot learn from. As much as you think I'm here to teach you. And another thing we to remove, this is not doubts, this is not a question. This is clarifying the things that you have. It's not really, don't look at it as doubt and a negative thing. I want you to look at it this way. I got a chance to learn something new. This is what today is all about. So if with your question, we all can learn something new. That's what this is all about. Every day I do not learn something new is a day wasted. Just keep that in mind. The day I stop learning, God is a very good business person. He will not have me around here wasting his food, his water, his air. If the day I stop learning, my time is up, time to go. So as long as I'm learning, I'm around. And I'm not learning from teaching you, I'm learning from you. The day you understand this, and within you is the treasure of, like, take Google and take all the different search engines you have, combine it all together, all the encyclopedias, all the libraries, the information within you is greater than all of that combined. And you will have one problem. As you go deeper and deeper and deeper, you won't even know what way to express it, because it comes in such concentrated form that even though I'm talking to you, I feel I did a poor job, because what I got in an experience, trying to put it into words and telling you, oh God, I didn't justify it. Because what you get is so beautiful that by the time you put it to someone else, it's not the same. So what today's topic is to make you experience, not know, not listen, not understand, but actually indulge yourself in it, the nectar that lies within you. And think of it like a big screen, okay? And it has different forms. So take this screen. This is peace, suppose. Then you flip it over. This screen is wisdom. Flip it over. This is longing for the Lord. Flip it over. God as your friend. Question answers. Flip it over. Deep wisdom. It goes on and on. As you want to move it, it is yours. Sorry to say what I'm going to tell you. In a way, you will understand that the God within you, it becomes a toy. Look at what I'm saying. God as toy. It becomes your toy. You can play with it this way, play with it that way, make it a friend, make it a mother, make it a father, make it a knowledge, make it peace, wisdom, bliss, anything you want. It is yours to mold. It is available to you 24/7. So first question you ask the Lord, Lord, if this is so beautiful, why nobody has it? I say, you're a poor salesperson. God, you have the greatest gift free of charge, and yet you have very few customers because it's not marketed. If you start advertising on TV and newspaper, maybe more people will go inside. More people will go within and find everything within themselves. But there's nobody paying for those ads. It is so wonderful and the most misused. That is the sad part. You will spend your whole life doing what I'm doing, only for one reason. Everyone, please, 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 go to the most expensive and the most inexpensive thing. Somebody said, suppose today the richest person worth $200 billion, your Amazon guy. If today you gave me $2 trillion, that's 10 times that, and said, I will erase everything that you have experienced within you, but I'll give you $2 trillion. I'll say it's not fair. That is how priceless it is. Nothing in the world is of greater value than you being with you, the real you. It is that good. Any questions, or should I continue? You guys all are so nice students. Huh? Nobody has any questions?
Sir, I have one doubt.
Okay.
That is on saying, idle mind devil's works up. I think you know that, right? Can you please explain about that saying?
What saying? I didn't hear. What is the saying?
Idle mind devil's workshop.
Good. What is idle mind? Idle mind is a mind that is now free. It's like giving a child freedom. Do whatever you want. And why they call it devil's workshop? Because the mind is crazy. It's going to go left, right, this, that. We will find fault in others. Who told me what? We'll start worrying about things that have not happened. For example, there's a saying, do not trouble trouble till trouble troubles you. So we're thinking of things that have not even happened. Now, when will the coronavirus happen? What happened to my job? What happened to this? Will I be able to do this? And so on. So why is it devil's workshop? It start creating problems. It moves around for no reason. You're creating so many obstacles. You create doubts, like this is a doubt. And you create all things. An idle mind is really not worth it. So if I tell you nicely, it creates more negative energy. Negative thoughts come. Who is this? George? Raise hand. George?
George, sir, you can speak now. George, sir.
Virami,
Yeah.
there is a question in the chat box also. You can go through the chat box.
Yes, Swamiji.
I do that. I'm technically challenged. Okay, give me a minute. Okay.
Sir, there is one question. How you are practicing or classifying your thinking, which is good and which is bad?
Good and bad is the most misunderstood thing in the world. Example, let's start. In Coimbatore, when it is cold, sweater is good. The same sweater in summer is bad. A knife, good to cut a fruit, but not to cut somebody's throat. So good and bad is relevant. The right thing is, and the bad thing we don't know. So somebody's good can be somebody's bad can be somebody's good. But what is the right thinking? Very simple. If my thinking gives me peace, it gives me no negativity towards anybody, gives me no stress, and gives me no anxiety, then the thinking is correct. The right way to say is creativity. It's very simple, similar to the earlier question of devil's workshop. Devil's workshop is a wandering mind which is attaining nothing, unnecessarily creating all the problems. So the mind that is good, like today I'm talking, right? Doesn't matter it's good or bad, it's creative. It's not making me stressed, it's helping others. That's called creativity. If it comes in the form of ideas, if it comes in the form of good things, yes, it's good. If it comes in the form of bad, where you're ruining your health, ruining your peace, and having all the negativity towards everyone, that is considered bad. But good and bad is really relevant. Any other question? Let's see.
Yes, sir. Now I think George is online. Mr.
Yeah,
George? I think he's not there, sir. We'll move on to the next session.
Okay. Okay, now let's continue a little bit more on this subject. See, we put everything in compartments. That's our biggest problem. Good, bad, profit, loss, pleasure, pain, sickness, health, and so on. This world is heads and tails of the same coin. So if you go to a movie, if there's a hero with all good stuff, nice wife, children, good ambience, good everything, and the movie gets over, you will kill the person, give me money back. Because there was only nice. Suppose the whole world had Mahatma Gandhi. So boring. So you need a duality. You need a villain, you need a hero. You need good, you need bad. You need a devil's workshop and God's workshop. You need this duality. Now it's up to you how you utilize. We are given the choice. See this word called freedom. That's why you're dumb. That's why we are free. This freedom is our problem. We are given choices. If you totally leave everything to the will of God, everything is good. If you only think of God, how will there be a problem? If you think of peace, how will there be a problem? If you think of service, how will there be a problem? So it is that thinking is what makes a difference. We have two people raising hands. Go ahead. Hello? Anybody raising hand? I saw two. Okay, let's see. Okay, wait, I found something. How can we
Yes.
find out a person having bad mind in how to move from, because all are looking good outside, inside most people having dirt? Oh, nice question. I got nice, okay. So what is dirt? Take soap. Soap is considered good and dirt is considered dirt. But do you know soap is also dirt, by the way? It is good dirt that is used with water, rubbed and scrubbed, and the bad dirt, that is all the dirt in your clothes, both combined together and the dirt is removed. So good dirt takes bad dirt and both come out. So why we need that is because the good dirt is your mantra, God's, thinking of God, thinking of all positive things. And that is what helps you. Now, which exercise bring more concentration, whether physical yoga or mental yoga? Okay, so let's start with physical yoga or mental yoga. Now, suppose you're driving a car and the car is going 100 miles per hour. And if you want to shut the engine, will you shut the engine while the car is going fast? No. You'll take the car, slow it down, bring it to a place where you can park by hitting the brakes. So you hit the brakes, the car comes to a complete stop. Then you put the car in park and you shut the engine. So the physical yoga is the car that's going in full speed to bring it to a standstill. Then comes the mental yoga to shut the engine off. In the Western world, they do the physical yoga, get nice, sweaty, good shape, flexible, take the yoga mat and come home. Alright? You brought your car to the parking lot, put it in park, you didn't shut the engine. So physical yoga is done to keep your body supple, leading to the spiritual yoga to calm the mind. That is why both are required. This lockdown period, so many people, okay, this from so many people are wrongly decided to suicide. So how can you change their decisions? Suicide is also a freedom given to us by God. Can you imagine? We can take our own lives. Now, if somebody does call you or even feels that depressed, that they've been contemplating suicide, you can be a great instrument. Now, how can you help someone? Suppose today I'm a lifeguard and I do not know how to swim and somebody is drowning. Can I save them? No. So you must first learn how to swim. You must be so positive that if somebody talks to you, they say, every time I talk to you, you made my day. So you build your immune system. You become so strong in your positivity, in the way of looking at things differently. You don't look at glass half full. Example, I just told you, instead of taking the word coronavirus, you change it to Corona Festival, they change. Right there, you'll become different. So simple things like you becoming positive helps others. Which, okay, one second. How to control anger through yoga in humans. Anger is one of the hardest things to control. It is more karmic. You cannot do anything. It is what it is. All you can do is pray. I'm not kidding you. I have tremendous anger. I'm Taurian, bull. Anger multiplied by anger. Swamiji will also tell you. Even I've shouted at the gurus. But it is what it is. So as long as you don't keep it for too long, don't hold it for too long. And as you feel anger, you feel guilty, you slowly improve. But basically, just pray to God. It's a karmic cleansing you have to do. Not much. You can do your yoga, you can do your meditation, your breathing exercises, yes. But eventually, grace of God can do it, which is a method to add value to the people, your existence. If you want to know just you being you being your human being, then your life itself, your life becomes value to others. There are some people who are writing in Tamil. If somebody can help me translate, I would love to answer some of the questions. How to master your mind. Okay, both are very similar. Which is the best value to add to people and master your mind? Nobody can master the mind. I'll tell you that. Just let the mind its own business. Don't try to master anything. Make mind your friend. Say, hello, my dear friend. I go for a massage. I do yoga. My body relaxes. I go to sleep at night. But my dear brother, you are tired, or my dear sister, you are tired. Talk to your mind like a friend. Come, let us sit in silence and you take a break. Relax. Let me massage you. As you make your mind your friend, slowly, 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 you'll start controlling it. But never call it master. The mind will rebel. Mind will, no, you're not my master. I don't want to be controlled by you. Say, master, mind, my best friend is you. You entertain me. Let's work together and relax. Please explain about inner mind. Sometimes it goes towards good things, towards bad things. Again, good and bad. So why does it go towards good and bad? It's like being on a fork road. You can go left, you can go right. Both are required. If suppose the mind was only good, 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 I'll be out of a job. Why do you need me? It's because we have this choice that today you are telling me talk. So how to make the mind good? Very simple. If it's benefiting you, it's good. If it's not benefiting you, it's bad. So what is a perfect act? An act that can at least harm nobody. And if it can bring some good to someone is a good act, similar with your thoughts. If the thought is good, fine. And sometimes the mind will go wandering, say mind, okay, take a break, come back. And then slowly, slowly, slowly bring the mind together, it will be good. So you're thinking, oh, issue.
The next question, sir.
I am unable to move. Watching many videos. See, this question is very nice. How to overcome? See, the thing is this. What disturbs you a lot? Okay, I'm unable to move on. So suppose today I told you something bad. Okay, or I did something wrong to you. And you're watching videos. You see, the world is, your mind is like a sponge. Okay, I told you, it's your senses. So everything that you're going through, it collects it. Whether what you're listening, you're watching, what somebody said, whatever it is, it's affecting you. And then you start thinking, is it worth living? What is the truth? See, who is a true soul? I like that question. What is a true soul? We are all true souls. So put it this way, two ways to look at life. Either you're a human being trying to become spiritual, or you're a spiritual being come in this human form for 80-year experience on a vacation. Look at what I'm saying, huh? We are already spiritual beings putting the human form to enjoy this 80-year vacation. Or you're a human being trying hard, trying to be spiritual. Your decision. If you do that, it's a harder journey. It's up to you how you look at the world. And what was going to happen in the world is going to happen. It's like, Netflix, the movie is already made. You can pause it, rewind it, forward it, root for it, get angry towards it, but you cannot change the movie that's made. This world, every aspect is already done. Only freedom we have is our reaction to the movie of our life, where the producer, director, scriptwriter, actor, and witness is us. If you understand that, then nothing matters to you. Anybody else?
Sir, next question.
Yeah.
Which one is the best way of mind peaceful?
Which is the best way of mind peaceful?
Yes.
Okay. So you want to make your mind peaceful. Let's make it even easier. Do not turn your peace into pieces. So you're not making your mind peaceful. Your mind is always peaceful. Do not disturb it. It's like a calm lake. The lake is calm. You take a pebble and throw it in the lake, it creates ripples. Ripples are thoughts. So you are creating the ripples. The mind is always calm. Your thoughts have disturbed the peace. And the thoughts is the reason we are always having trouble with peace. I'm not able to. Okay.
The next question. This lockdown period, so many people are wrongly decide to suicide. So how change their decisions?
Okay. There are two ways to look at it. Has anybody called you or discussed with you in depression? Now, suppose a tree falls in a forest. Can I do anything? No. But the tree is next to my house and it's about to fall down. I can do something. So break it down in this way. If suicides are happening and you don't know them at all, What can you do? Nothing. It is somebody who you know is contemplating or even shows any form of depression. You have to go there and talk on the phone. Whatever you have to do, it doesn't matter. Use a video phone or whatever. The thing is, you can change them by your life, making them laugh, making them realize things, making them see from a different angle, showing that how fortunate we are. Out of all these trillions and trillions of lives, only 8 billion souls are human beings. You are the fortunate one to be one of those 8 billion. You do not know, after 84 births, they say you get a human birth. You've gone through 84 births to get human birth. 84,000, whatever. So you have gone through so many to get human birth. The key is, are you going to waste it for one coronavirus you cannot see? One little speck. And what is it doing to you? Have you gone to a prison, my dear brother or sister, and where people spend 30, 40, 50, 60 years in a prison? You are in your house, the house that you are living in, with your family or friends. Even if you're alone, you can communicate. And you're complaining for 3 to 4 months of that and contemplating on suicide. Everybody in prison should be committing suicide then. Why don't they? How to handle the mind smoothly, like a child. How you handle a child? With love, care, tenderness. Soothe it slowly, slowly. Do not control it with a hard stick. Say, mind, now we're sitting for meditation. You better sit quietly. No. Slowly, slowly, slowly. With love, with care, with friendship, and communicating. Treat your mind like a friend. Talk to them like I'm talking to you. How to avoid negative thinking? Very simple. Stop thinking, which is not possible. So guess what? Think of a positive thought. Even negative. Let's take again back to Corona festival. God is thinking of me. I can spend more time. I can take care of my health. I can clean my house, clean my table, go through my closet. I got free time. So it's up to you. There is nothing negative. Everything in this world is for you to develop, for you to grow. It's only seeing it from a different perspective. That's all. There's nothing negative. Negative will come. Oh my God, I get more negative thoughts than anybody. And I thank God for the negative thoughts because they make me see things from a different point of view. Worldly success versus spiritual, which is more important? I just said that earlier. $200 billion right now is the maximum worldly success. Jeff Bezos has done it. Amazon. My success cannot be in price. Forget 2 trillion, 20,000 trillion. The whole value of the entire world's net worth is less valuable than my inner spiritual value. And what is spiritual success? Spiritual success is simple. Realizing the value of it is success. Then you won't bring this question up, which is more success? That worldly success cannot go with me into my journey beyond. My spiritual success is with me. That's my inheritance. It's permanently with me. How to get rid of inferiority complex in your mind, in our mind. Okay. When I was young, I couldn't speak properly, like the word tunnel. I said tunnel, like, so I couldn't speak and I was very skinny and I was not really good. So everybody made fun of me. And then one day what happened, I said to myself, if everyone is God's children, then why am I any less or more? So inferiority complex should not make it superiority complex. Understand that. Complex is same. We are all the same. Same mother, same father, same. If you see, we're all atoms. Same proton, neutron, electron. Some is darker, some are fairer, some are taller, some are thinner. Who cares? We are all have the same parents. We all can discover the same treasure. Therefore, don't think you're superior. At the same time, don't think you're inferior. A yoga practice will give us 100% of antibiotics energy to protect. Okay, so if you're doing yoga to get antibiotics, to build your immune system so coronavirus cannot do it, then all the yogis should be going and hugging everybody, say, I cannot get coronavirus, I cannot get coronavirus. You can build your immune system. That doesn't mean you go out there and push it. Build it. And immune system you're building is just not physical, it's mental. Mental, why? If actually the coronavirus comes to you, it won't affect you because you're physically, mentally, you have built your immune system. Think of it this way. You got something which is due to you, it cleansed you, and you moved on. That's all. How can coronavirus people are dying because of depression and lead to suicide? How should they overcome? Your suggestion, please. Again, if you can help them, nothing like it. But they are going to die no matter what if you don't know them. If you know them, just say like this talk we are doing. Who knows among these 40, 50 people, I don't know how many are there could be somebody depressed. We don't know that. Hopefully, by this talk, you can make sure that their depression is at least questioned by them because they should understand the value of human birth. That's a problem. We don't appreciate the value of human birth. This doesn't come easily. This human birth is the only birth where we can experience God. Nobody else can experience God. We can experience peace. We can experience wisdom. We can experience everything that God has given us. We can experience, including the ability to take our own life. God gave even that freedom to us. So this is your choice. But as long as you keep on helping them, that's all you can do. Try your best. They should see so much positive energy coming out of you that they should not contemplate suicide. Instead, they will help others also not contemplate suicide. You have that much power in you. But if it happens without you knowing, then there's nothing you can do. Yeah. No questions? I finished. Any more questions? I mean, how's the time? Let me see. So how much more time do we have?
Sir, I think questions are over.
Okay. So let's
Sir,
end with this.
sir, tell me. Sir, you can tell.
Okay.
Continue,
So,
sir. You can
continue. How much more time do I have?
Still 15 more minutes.
Okay, good. Any questions pop up, I will answer it. So these all questions were very nice. Take a look at all the questions and make it into few simple words, what everybody was saying. Basically, mind, issue to do with the mind. It's to do with the coronavirus. It's to do with depression. It's to do with success. It is to do with anger. There are practices you need to really stop and feel anger. Okay, these are practices you need to stop in feeling and anger. Angry.
Practice will give us 100% of antibiotics energy.
Yeah, finish that. Okay, okay. So basically, I'm seeing the questions. They're very similar if you go to see. What caused depression is not knowing the joy of being with yourself. Do you see that? What caused negative energy? What caused all the worries? What caused all the stress, the fear? Is all because of not being able to live with ourselves. If you can live with yourself, enjoy with yourself, would you even think of suicide? Would you ever think of being depressed? Would you ever be angry? What is there to be angry about if you are happy with yourself? See, the success in life is not based only on the material wealth, in the name, fame, power, position is what we're seeking. The real success in life is being able to live with yourself with the true joy of life. I can't explain to you. Today I was telling somebody, if I was in a prison for 30 years, isolated prison for 30 years and never get out, and the lock is there, the keys put away, as long as I get food and drinks, I don't need little water, whatever, it will be the greatest joy. 30 years only with myself. Wow. Means not me, the person that you're seeing here, with my true self. If you can enjoy that, there's nothing like it. Trust me. This is the greatest thing in this world. If you can live with yourself. And you'll never be able to do this again. We'll never get so many months, I don't think ever again in our lifetime. So whoever utilize this opportunity, and there is still some more time, by the way, we are not finished yet with this. One good question, how to control their mind of for teenagers? Teenager. You know why they call teenager? Means they're 13 and older. So first, let's start with the role. You're a parent. From 0 to probably 8 or 9, you can kind of, whatever you taught your child, not through words, but with your actions and the way you lived your life, the child is like a sponge, is going to pick it up. From the age of 8 to 12, you are more like, I would say, an adult guiding them. From 13 to 19, you can only be a friend. That's it. They have kind of defined themselves. So if you did a poor job from 0 to 8 and a so-so job from 8 to 12, you pay the price with the teenager. And even no matter how much you do, it is something that they are, it is what they are, because they're trying to discover themselves. They're not an adult, but at the same time, they're not a child. So they do not like you to tell them everything. They want to do it themselves. So instead of saying, don't do this, say, if you do this, these are the benefits, and leave it to me. That's it. So, you know, one thing, if you tell, suppose today tell me, don't have chocolates. I don't eat chocolate more. But tell them you eat chocolate, you get a cavity, you put on this, you'll have sugar, whatever. So you can decide that way. Many questions came. What made you do all these practices? I was fed up of life. How long you are practicing? I'm still practicing. Long way to go. Have you, okay, how you see yourself after practicing these practices? I see myself rejuvenated. I put it this way, every time before I go to practice versus the person that comes out of practice, the person who went to practice died and I'm reborn. So every day I go to practice, I die and I come back as a new person. Is there to keep any full stop for child abuse suggestion for girl security? See, everything is there, the security and everything is there based on how you train the child, especially when you have girls. But you can tell them, don't go out at night. If you tell them don't go out at night, they won't listen. But say, stay away from these things. See, we can only guide them. In the end, they're going to do what they're going to do. But especially girls, unfortunately, have a little harder because of this, because they're girls. So we have to be a little more careful in how we teach them the good habits so they know how to take care of themselves. Your thoughts are very practical and you are a cool person to handle. So cool everything. Okay. That's what I'm learning from your speech. Thank you. Okay. To keep.
How to control tension.
Okay. How to control tension. Okay. What is tension? This is tension. See, I'm tensing. Right now I'm tense. How do I stop tension? Let go. Tension went. See how simple it is. We make our mind like this. We're tense. Let go. Relax. See, mind is relaxed. So tense is ours. It's like holding on to a tree and saying, how do I let go of this tree? Let go. You're holding on to the tree. Okay. That's it. Okay. I guess everybody's now only doing thank you notes. Thanking me? No. Thank the Lord. This is all grace. This is from going within. As a person before going within versus the person of going within this is why I'm trying to explain today. When you go within, you no longer exist. It's like this. The name that is given to you is given to you by your parents, correctly? Did you choose the name? No. So if the name was given to you by your parents, are you that name? No. Then who are you? The real you. When you discover this real you, that is the reason this is flowing. How to obtain true peace? You already have true peace. Please do not make it untrue. In a way, I'm telling you, we are peaceful. We are already at that beautiful state of peace. Please do not disturb this gift from God. You don't have to say, I'm finding peace. You're just discovering peace because it's there. So you can obtain something that's given to you. It's like saying, how can I obtain eyes if you can see? You have eyes, open your eyes and look. And they're there. Worthy with your speech. Okay. Now let me see. Okay, so no question. A lot of thank yous. Thank you for even listening. So I have a question for you. I have to tell you something funny in this word, thank you. There was a guru, okay, who was giving Kit Kat chocolates. Kit Kat chocolate, one of my favorite things. So he was giving and some children came. And one child was taking Kit Kat chocolate in the hand, and they said, no, I can't take it. He said, why? He said, because I can't take from strangers. But he says, I know your parents, you can ask them. He says, yes, but no, I don't want to take it because my parents told me not to take it. So he said, okay, if I take it, my problem, my sister is not here. Okay. So he said, why is sister not? He said, well, if I take it, then I need two. I have to give her one, I need one. It took so much trouble for the guru to give this Kit Kat chocolate. He learned the lesson. You know the lesson is? More than the giver, a receiver is more important. So these talks would just be words flowing in the air. So I thank you, the receivers, to enjoy this Kit Kat chocolate. Otherwise, they have no value. This Kit Kat chocolate will be thrown in the garbage can. So not that you all should thank me. I should thank you for the listeners. See, I have one mouth. You have 2 ears. You enjoyed it more than me. That's it. Is my time up? Are you fed up?
No, sir. Again, George raised his hand. Mr.
Where's
George?
George? I'm missing George. George is my new God. I want to meet this George. Every time raise his hands. Let's hear.
George, sir. Next person, Mr. Selva Kumar. You can unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
Go ahead. Hello?
Yeah, hope you hear me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an entertaining, educating, and enthusiastic session. It's so awesome hearing your speech.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And the best thing is, you won't believe, I want to show you something interesting. My time is 1:37 at night because of the time difference, right? So 1:37 at night, what is energizing? It's not me. I would be sleeping by now, normally. What's doing it is when you, with your enthusiasm, energizes this person. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You make this person tap into things which even this person did not know. So this is thanks to all of you. The energy that comes from this body and mind is because of your enthusiasm. One of the greatest gifts in life is enthusiasm. And this enthusiasm will take you far in anything you do.
Yeah, we should thank you for sacrificing your sleep and spreading
No
awareness.
sacrifice. I'm thanking that you all are willing to listen.
Yeah, and my basic concern or doubt is that you explained us how to become positive among ourselves, how to make ourselves positive. But there are many people around us who always surrounded with the negative mind. So how can we make them into the positive mind? Because as you answered earlier, that a lot of people are attempting suicide and a lot of people are fed up with the mental stress and all those things. How can we change them or something like that?
Do not change anybody. Just change yourself. The secret to everything in life. Okay? What you're going to do is this. Today, suppose you met me. Okay? Nothing to this video. And we just start talking. What will happen? You will feel that this person is so optimistic, so positive-minded, so much love, so much care, and above all, the joy of life, good sense of humor. You become that. And automatically, everybody around you will change. That's it. Don't change anybody. You, with your existence, your being, the word being is key. Being around you, wow, that's what you can do. That's all. The rest, even now, suppose I'm talking so much. Look at this, I'm going to be a little rough. I'm talking, and suppose one of these audience commits suicide tomorrow, just an example. Do I have any guilt in my life? No. I did my best. That's all you can do. Be that I would say the bundle of energy, the positive energy of everything that there is, that even somebody thinking will think, no, it's not right. So don't worry about what happened. You be perfect in there. Don't try to change anybody. Now, example, suppose I talk on vegetarianism. I love vegetarianism, one of my favorite subjects. Now, suppose I eat non-veg. Can I make people veg? No. So you be vegetarian, explain to everybody the benefits of being vegetarian, and if somebody gets it, so be it. But don't try to even make anybody vegetarian. Explain to them. If they become, they become. Don't try. The more you tell somebody to do something, they will not do it.
Okay, and your explanation is awesome. So thank you for clarifying. And one more thing is, we are mostly affected by the external factors, like, we are affected by the environment, which means when seeing the environment in this current situation, we felt obsessed. Seeing the political scenario, seeing the political situation, seeing the environmental factors, and all those things affects our inner feelings. How to overcome that also?
Listen, my president is Donald Trump. What else can I tell you? I'm living with that, right? So, I mean, can it be worse than that? Okay, so we have Trump as president. It's the will of God. What can I do? So let everything from exterior, see, like this house has a wall, okay? What is this wall? That is called outside. When I come in my house, it becomes inside, correct? What happens outside? How does it affect me? Once I'm in my home, protected. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Inside my house, I'm protected. I'm home. So build this wall where you are inside and nothing from outside can affect you. If this is the whole purpose of today's talk, protect yourself from everything outside. That's what this Corona festival is teaching us. You are safe home. Build this home around yourself, wherever you go.
Yeah, your positive approach among everything, I learned a lot from you, especially that you taught us to treat it as a Corona festival instead of Corona disease or coronavirus or something like that. Thank you for sharing your valuable time. So thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. It was a fabulous session. Now I request our Honorable Swamiji to express his views and give us the valuable suggestions about this session.
Otshyo Namah Shivaya. Pranam Satish.
Pranam, boss.
Thank you for your jovial lecture. Everybody is very eager to know your speech.
Thank you,
They
sir.
are very, normally we can't expect this much of interaction in many sessions. Today we come across more and more interactions with you because of your approach, very nice approach. We appreciate you. Apart from that, I also request you to take part once in a month or two. We can have a session like this once in a month or two. We can fix some topic and we can discuss it at some other time if it is possible in the evening or something.
Swamiji,
Now
whenever you want, I'm available anytime you want, Swamiji.
Okay, thank you.
And you choose a topic. Anybody wants a topic.
Okay. We will quite often disturb you.
No, Swamiji, this is at least I'm doing today. My day was not wasted. I waste every day, but today was not wasted.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your good lecture to us, and also thanks Vinu to helping you in this technical side. If possible, if she wishes, she can say.
She's here, Swamiji.
She can say something. If you can share the screen to her. If she wishes, she can say something.
No, Swamiji, I'm good.
Okay. One time, a separate session will be given to you, we know.
No, please, I'll.
Okay. Thank you, Satish.
Thank you. And thank you everyone for listening and the wonderful questions that gave me so much knowledge. Thank you.
Okay,
Swamiji, you set up anytime, I'm ready. Okay, boss?
We are also going to post in the YouTube.
Okay.
Each question with the answer, everything we are going to also put in the YouTube. After that, I will let you know.
Okay, Swami.
I saw it, Swamiji. I was watching it live also.
Okay.
Thank you. Everybody, thank you. God bless you all. Talk to you all soon and hopefully we meet again.
Wait for the thanking session.
I'll continue. Okay. Thank you, respected Swamiji. Thank you to our esteemed guest. We always used to express our views by the way of gratitude. Here we have our faculty, Mr. Alagasamy, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Abhi ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all. Honorable dignitaries and most valued guests, it's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of Davathiru Santhalinga Adigalar Arts and Science Tamil College. First, my humble salutations to the lotus feet of His Holiness Swamiji for giving us an opportunity to organize this webinar. I extend our sincere thanks to Swamiji for delivering the presidential address and for being our backbone in our endeavor and constantly motivating and inspiring us. A warm thanks goes to our principal for your vision and commitment to work and its execution. High benchmark you have set for ourselves and never say die attitude help us to excel in all endeavor. We want to express our gratitude to Honorable Chief Guest who has spared his precious time for us and grace this occasion with you present, sir. Thank you. I would like to extend my special thanks to our coordinator for his work. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the immense contribution of our dedicated faculty. Finally, in the end, I would extend my wholehearted gratitude to our illustrious students, other participants and audience who always live up to our expectations and who are our pillars of strength. Once again, I thank you all for making this program a huge success. Generally reminder to all, please follow under government rules and regulations, fight with against Corona. So please stay home, stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Alagasamy. ஒரு முக்கிய அறிவிப்பு. யோகா பயிற்சி வகுப்பானது நாள்தோறும் காலை 6 மணி முதல் 6:30 மணி வரை நடைபெறுகின்றது. அனைவரும் கலந்து கொண்டு பயனடைய வேண்டுமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்படுகின்றது. நாளை மாலை 4 மணி அளவில் லீடர்ஷிப் டெவலப்மெண்ட் எனும் தலைப்பில் ஸ்ரீமதி அருள்மொழி அவர்கள் உரை நிகழ்த்த உள்ளார்கள். அனைவரும் கலந்து கொண்டு பயனடையுமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்படுகின்றது.
அருள் செல்வி.
ஸ்ரீமதி எஸ் அருள் செல்வி, ஹெட் விஷன் சேலம் ஜோன், யோகா கோஆர்டினேட்டர், பெரியார் யூனிவர்சிட்டி. அவங்க உரை நிகழ்த்த உள்ளார்கள். அனைவரும் கலந்து கொண்டு பயனடையுமாறு வேண்டப்படுகிறது. அடுத்ததாக 13ஆம் தேதி, அதாவது திங்கட்கிழமை, சாகித்ய அகாடமி விருதாளர்களுடன் ஒரு சந்திப்பு என்கிற நிகழ்வு 5 நாள் இணையவழி கருத்தரங்கமாக நடைபெற உள்ளது. 13ஆம் தேதி சிற்பி பாலசுப்ரமணியம் ஐயா அவர்கள், 14ஆம் தேதி KV ஜெயஸ்ரீ அவர்கள், 15ஆம் தேதி சாகித்ய பொன்னீலன் அவர்கள், 16ஆம் தேதி சாகித்ய ஈரோடு தமிழன்பன் அவர்கள் மற்றும் 17ஆம் தேதி புவியரசு ஐயா அவர்கள். நிகழ்வுகள் அனைவரும் பங்கு பெற்று கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்படுகிறது. இத்துடன் இக்கருத்தரங்கம் இனிதே நிறைவேறுகிறது. You may leave the meeting now.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
சொல்லுங்க. 95